Hi, in this lesson we're going to do some additional work on breath and breath support with the embouchure, and that coordinated with slide technique. So we have three different things going on that we're coordinating in these exercises. Breathing, breath attack on the lips, and slide technique. I'll just reiterate, the most important thing with breathing is to mimic the yawn. It's our naturally evolved model for most efficient and effective breathing. And this can also be augmented through practice through using things like the breathing gym. And one of my favorite exercises or visualizations to include with the yawn is to think, oh yeah, in the inhale. So, and you see my torso lifting, but I'm filling the bottom up, the bottom of the lungs up, pushing the diaphragm downward, filling the bottom of the lung container up, imagining my lower back and abdomen filling up with air, and trying to keep this all loose and relaxed. So, oh yeah. That yeah kind of really mimics that yawn. So the other thing is to use the metronome and always hear a beat before you start playing. So if you're coming in on beat 1, you're going to do that yawn, oh yeah, that inhale on beat 4. So we'd have a 1, 2, 3. That's a good exercise to do, is to inhale on beat 4 and exhale on beat 1. So I'm going to do an oh yeah, and to start this exercise off, I'm just going to use for my lips a complete air articulation, no tongue, and that is, I'm going to use the syllable fa, fa, fa. You can think fa, pf, fa, fa, if you need a little bit of a starter, but eventually you want to get to a pure fa, fa. No articulation with the lips at all. It's just pure air shooting through. So remember, yawn, fa, 3, fa. I'm saying, oh yeah, fa. There you go. So I'm doing an oh yeah, fa, oh yeah, fa. And what am I thinking about? I'm not allowing my mind to wander. I'm not thinking about recording. I'm not thinking about what I'm going to do next. I'm simply focusing my attention on how I feel physically, how the fa sounds, how the sound sounds in my ears. So I'm like really trying to immerse myself in the physical sensations, the bodily feelings, the vibrations in my face and head, what I'm hearing, the tone, the feelings on my lips, being aware of like the proprioceptive aspects of my full body, envisioning my full body. That's what I'm concentrating on. Now I'm going to take this down to a piano, a mezzo piano, and again, no mind chatter, no thoughts about things that are irrelevant, just thinking about physical sensations and hearing the tone. So now we're going to go and add the slide technique. I love to start out with glissando. I think glissando is the basis of all slide technique. And then after we have that nice smooth choreography of the glissando, we can, of course, when we're playing more slowly, we'll have to make pauses in the glissando to get a clean tone. But the breath remains constant. It keeps going. We don't stop the breath between notes. We keep the breath going, and we allow the articulation to the tongue and tongue articulation. But in this case, we're going fa, fa. So now I'm going to add glissando slide technique. Metronome is set at 52. I like to slow it down when I'm doing breath work. So now I'm going to fa the articulation. Fa, 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 fa. Now let's stay on one note and do fa, fa. And while we're doing that, be aware of this should be not like this. This should be nice and the airway. Now let's add into this the slide technique. We're going to fa articulation with the lips, and we're going to go first, second, first, third, but I'm going to get to the position before I articulate it. So this is a little exaggerated, as you can see, with the precision, but this is going to train the arm. So you want to alternate between glissando and then do sound, position, sound, position, sound, position, sound, position. So you're moving to the position a half a beat before you're sounding it. So I'll do glissando and then position, sound, position. Too shallow of a breath. Now I'm going to do the position, sound, position. So that's, again, exaggerated, but I'm going with the position and then sounding it. And we're working on getting slide accuracy. Now, final on this, and again, we're going to use the fa breath, no tongue, because we're working on that flow. We're also working on getting rid of any type of fears that the tone isn't going to commence. And we do that by relying only on our fa, because we know if we practice the fa articulation, then anytime we use tha, da, or ta, it's going to come out, no question asked. We're getting the lips into these extreme conditions. So now I'm going to do one more slide technique, and this is going to be sounding as soon as we get there, fa, fa, and a nice yawn breath on 4. Breathe. gets the slide technique going. Now I'm using 52, and you can gradually speed that up. Again, focus on the sounds you're making. Focus on bodily sensations. Be aware of any tensions. Gradually getting faster. See? Ha, fa, 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 fa.